Hello again, everybody.
Wow, it's been so long.
Do you want to do that new? Do you want to do that new trick and say hello to everybody like I taught you?
Yeah.
Ready? Nailed it. First try. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
How y'all doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, you guys look great.
You guys look great. You look older, and might I say,
ripe.
you look more like a fine aged wine, or like a nice aged cheddar, like a nice aged cheddar.
I was gonna say they look like. Welcome back, guys. It's so nice to see you again. I missed sitting on this couch watching movies.
I do too. After a planned little rest that turned into a little longer
Unplanned rest,
which really wasn't rest. But through all the trials and tribulations, here we are again, friends. Here we are again, and hopefully nothing will go wrong.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
What could happen? Could be worse. It could be raining.
That's true. It could be raining.
Indoors.
But welcome everybody to You Gotta See This. As always, my name is bootyswagga, joined as always by my lovely co-host.
Yep.
And oh boy, do we got something fun for you today. We got something fun for you today. It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Me
too. Man, it's funny because we've been doing this so consistently now for about 2 months. How long have we been doing this? 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
About 2 months now. So much so that not doing it for almost 2 weeks was a very noticeable change in our day to day. And I was like, man, something's missing. Did I leave the stove on? What could it be? And then I realized that it was this. So sitting down with y'all and watching films, and you too.
Oh,
you were
me?
there. And
I'm
you were
here?
there. Yeah, you were there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've really missed this.
Yeah, I did too.
Because when we started doing this, when we started watching movies and recording it, it was just because we thought it was fun.
Yeah.
This has always just been fun for us.
I know, and I feel the first week we had some time off. It was nice just to kind of unwind and things. Mm-hmm. But this last unplanned little time, I haven't been able to watch really anything. So this is kind of like the first movie that I've been able to kind of just unwind and watch too. Mm-hmm. So I'm very excited, and it even is better because it's not even my pick. It's not even my pick. All the options are out of my hands today.
Nope. Yep. I picked.
It
was me. I chose.
It was pretty good.
And what I wanted to watch was actually something that came up recently on my Twitter For You page.
Oh.
On my main Twitter page, and it was basically the 30th anniversary of this movie.
Oh.
The 30th anniversary of this movie about 2 weeks ago, I think, up to this point. So we're just going to pretend like it's now.
Whoa.
So I would like to wish this movie that came out in 1988, directed by Robert Zemeckis, a happy 30th birthday, because we're going to watch...
Math's a little off there, Chief.
1988?
Yeah, plus 30.
We're going to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Whoa, it's that movie's 35th birthday this year.
In the tweet, it just said 30th.
5 years ago?
No, that's what the tweet said. The tweet that I saw 2 weeks ago. It said, happy 30th birthday to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
But if you add, let's just say 10 to the number 8 at the end, what year would it end in? 88 plus 30 would end in what number of a year?
23.
Nope. 8 plus 0 equals?
21.
Nope.
80.
Very close. But hey, that's so fun. We've got a lot. This has probably been one of the most requested movies I think we've gotten to.
Yeah.
People. My favorite comment on this, because the last episode that we did to celebrate the 21st anniversary of Scooby-Doo's.
We're good at this.
One of my favorite comments that someone had left said, "You guys should do a movie that is the hard version of CGI." AKA animation. Which I just loved calling animation CGI, but harder. I just really loved that was how this movie was described as by someone. So, hey, this one goes out to you and to everyone else. This is one of my favorite movies.
Same. I watched this a lot growing up, and so much so to the point where I don't think on this rewatch I will see anything that I haven't seen before. I think this is going to be a lovely stride down memory lane.
I feel this movie won't be that crazy or foreign to me either, because I watched this movie I would say a lot. I feel like I watch this movie at least once a year.
What about you?
Yeah, let us know when the last time
often do you
you
watch
saw
this?
this. But yeah, this is a movie that I definitely watch at least once a year. I think about it often. There's scenes I think about. There's moments I think about. But I think the greatest thing of it, and I can't wait to watch it again, is that it just every scene is a banger. I don't think this movie ever just misses. It's one of those that if it's on TV, you could turn it on at any time. You can just watch it at any point because the movie just always is good. So, I'm so excited.
It has boobs.
Oh my God. We got to talk about the sexual awakening of people to Jessica Rabbit, but I think we can get into that. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. But before we get into the movie, hey, why don't you take some time to get yourself a little snack? Okay, why don't you get a little drink? Why don't you make sure that you're all ready to go in the bathroom and get your movie all lined up here, because we're about to get ready to get synced up.
If there was a snack associated with this movie, what would it be?
Probably like a green tapioca pudding that you could eat like your own like dip. Or like, I feel like this is like a dip movie, you know?
That's funny.
Like
I
maybe
like
some
that.
buffalo chicken
I
dip,
thought
maybe
for
like
some reason of like an Acme pasta.
that just blows up in your face.
Yeah. Dynamite pasta.
Chicken pot bomb pie.
It's just like really spicy pasta.
I see. Yeah,
so that's what I'd bring to the Who Framed Roger Rabbit dinner party.
But like one of the noodles of spaghetti is like a very
Fuse.
long fuse that like will then blow up and get my face
cartoonishly
like,
blow your head off.
Cartoonishly un-PC in modern times. Yeah.
Like flat,
Absolutely,
like a pancake.
yeah.
But you're fine. You're still alive. You just live like a pancake now.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot to this movie that we're gonna get into each and every scene.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this movie. So again, because it's been a second and we've changed up how we're going to be syncing up in the movie. So just to clarify again, we're going to make our way through all of the title scenes, through all of the production credits before the movie. I'm going to have it pop up on screen over here somewhere of the frame that we're going to start on, but we're going to make our way through all of those credits to the exact moment that the movie starts on, whether it's the title frame or something like that. So we'll have a bunch of information here. We'll have a main time code of when we sync up, as well as the movie's runtime down below. That way, if you get unsynced up at any point, you can match up the movie's runtime with all of that. I own this movie, so we're watching the Who's Framed Roger Rabbit on the Blu-rays. So we won't have like many streaming production things beforehand. But
it's on YouTube.
But it's on YouTube as well as a bunch of streaming services. Yeah. So hopefully you're able to find it pretty easily. And I'm really excited. Are you ready to get all synced up here? Ooh, boy, it's been a second. It's been a second. I'm like, whew, I feel all. I think that's the prime. I feel all jumbly inside of me. I think that's the prime. Logan Paul prime. We have a lot of Logan Paul KSI prime in the house from another project we were doing, and ooh, my heart is pounding. It's the caffeinated version.
This is my second one.
But I tell you what,
they're not good.
I tell you what, they're absolute shit, which is why I'm also sipping on some Gamer Sups, which is absolutely divine. Hey, Gamer Sups, you should. We love your product here. You gotta see this. And I think that Gamer Sups is definitely a drink that you gotta drink this.
We'll let them know. We'll email them. Super CC me. Yeah, this tastes like shit. The prime. But this is my second one. So much caffeine.
That's your second one?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're going to be bouncing off the walls.
I evened it out with some gin.
You're going to be like Roger Rabbit's when he hears two shaves and a haircut.
There's a scene God damn, I want to talk about the movie already. Can we start the movie? You had plenty money 1922.
All right, everybody. It's time to get yourself all ready to be synced up here. So get your movies lined up. Although I guess we got to get our movies. I guess we got to kind of get our movies started here a little bit first. So I'm gonna do. Is this gonna come out of here?
Yes. Okay. Smooth jazz.
All right. So we got a little bit.
It's the classic murder mysteries. Where were you the night Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Where were you on the night that they framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay, so how are we gonna get? Where do we choose to be lined up here?
I was singing
We
in
got
the
all
Blue
this.
Monkey. That's all.
Right,
That's
we
all
got
the
some credits
jazzy
here.
speak I have.
All right. So this is where we are going to be synced up here. All the title credits are over. Currently, I am playing from the DVD Blu-ray. The timestamp is 21 seconds on the DVD. I see the frame Who Framed on screen right now.
We framed.
I'll have the image of what we are seeing right here on the screen. So get your movie lined up to this scene right here as we get ready to be synced up. So get ready to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, mama. Hell yeah. You know what's so funny? For a movie that came out in 1988, I haven't seen a lot of 1980s films because I'm very young, but I did see this one a lot.
This movie is just, it hits so many right ways, and it did animation so well that I feel they set a bar that is almost impossible to surpass. They just did so many things to such a high level that...
This is the first instance of universe crossover as well.
Is it the first?
Yeah.
Wow. I know it was a big bargain for them to get Disney and Warner Brothers in the same film.
Exactly.
The thing that's crazy to me too, because when I saw this movie as a kid, the job that they did to establish Roger Rabbit as an established cartoon character.
Yeah.
Like
a celebrity.
Yeah, without a doubt, when I saw this movie, Roger Rabbit, I'm just like, oh, yeah, he's just like Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. He's like, oh, he's already famous. He has his own movie.
Yeah, no, they sold it.
It really, really plays off in the whole Roger Rabbit is a big cartoon character. Let me know how you feel down below. When you first saw this movie as a kid, did you assume Roger just had cartoons that they made a movie of?
I love that cartoon pillow. That's me, cartoon pillow.
This whole scene is like a perfect homage to like
me.
classic cartoons,
Yeah, like Tom
Tex
and
Avery,
Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, slapstick.
But it's done
Slapdick.
so well. The camera movements
Yeah.
through these scenes, the pans, the smear frames, like everything in this movie is the pinnacle of animation in all these different styles. It's so good.
Do you know who does the voice of Roger Rabbit?
I don't know his name off the top of my
Me
head.
either,
sadly.
and I don't want to know. I want to pretend that this is a real actor and he's just a rabbit and his name is Roger.
The guy who does the voice is the most adorable, lovable man, though. He is
How
like,
do you know?
because he's a voice actor. He's famous, and he still does like his Roger impression, like in places. But he's like a quirky guy. He's like a fun dude. And you can imagine if you can talk like this and do this character, you're probably a little kooky. You're
Probably very small as well.
Probably a little kooky.
That's some small people energy. No offense to any smallies out there. I'm a fellow smallie. I can say
No.
that.
Herman the baby is small people energy. Are
No,
you
he's
kidding me?
not. No, he's not.
What?
No, he's not.
He is the epitome of Chihuahua.
No, he
Are
isn't.
you kidding me?
He's so tough and strong.
He's a literal baby.
Yeah, but he's also like super hardcore.
That's what?
You'll see. I know this is your first time watching this movie, but
You're
you'll
saying
see
you'll
what
see
I
as if
mean.
I couldn't quote this.
Go ahead, I dare you.
All right, well, there's no words because this is an old cartoon.
Oh, look, words.
You're right, I should have onomatopoeia'd. Auga.
No, he said, "I'm here, baby." I've always loved. I love food in cartoons. Cartoon food is it's like Ghibli food.
Oh, Studio
It's
Ghibli is
magical.
like the pinnacle of food animation.
What I wouldn't do to be climbing a loaf of bread right now. Also, I loved, even as a kid, I would acknowledge that while this was being animated, I was like, the kitchen is now massive.
The size and scale and warping of all the dimensions is so amazing.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
so
it.
funny. Kiku.
My other favorite, one of my favorite cartoon tropes, I think it's from this movie and an old cartoon called Tiny Toon Adventures. Let me know if you remember
what
Tiny
that
Toon
is.
Adventures. But the trope of cartoons as like actors with like choreography, like this whole thing was a a choreographed routine that he messed up the last sequence. Like, they're supposed to be stars, Roger, not tweeting birds.
You're seeing stars.
And it's like, and he's like, you ruined the take, Roger. There's something about it.
It doesn't make a difference, though. Sorry, I'm on Roger's side.
Because in Tiny Toons, the whole thing is they're all like the little versions of famous Looney Tune characters, and they're going to school to learn how to be cartoon characters. They learn, like, this is how you drop an anvil and make it believable. And I just love the cartoon actor trope. And I think it's this movie and definitely Tiny Toons. Let me know if there's any others I'm missing, because I need to watch them all now.
Oh, the giant lady legs.
Right?
I love
you even
that.
pointed it out, too.
Yeah, giant woman.
The trope of just adults being a pair of legs in a cartoon is like the mother or something.
Look.
Cuckoo clock, all the things but stars get me every time.
Eddie Valiant.
Bob's motherfucking Hoskins.
Bob's Burgers?
Bob's motherfucking Hopkins, bro.
He's drinking maple
crazy.
syrup.
He's crazy.
Delicious. I love that he's a short king. Let's go, short
My
king.
boy. Is that Super
Tiny Time.
Is that Super Mario's? Where's your brother Luigi?
Oh, was he in Super Mario?
He's Super Mario.
Okay, write that down. The year is 1947. Write that down in the comments.
Can't you tell by his hat?
Where were you? 1947?
19 year 47?
Answer the question. Where were you? Not much.
Whoa, get it? That's a show business quote.
So, what was Felix the cat for?
A cartoon entertainment purpose? What are you implying with that? What are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for?
Solving crime? Eating pizza?
Yeah, Felix the cat had a magical bag of tricks.
Oh, did he? Okay, that was my question.
Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat.
I've never seen anything with him. All I see is like hype brands having Felix the cat in like like street fashion and what have you. And I'm like, I don't know this
Dudes
man,
that
but
wear
I like
Felix the cat streetwear are the equivalent of girls that have Betty Boop themed things.
Nuh-uh. No.
100%.
Not
100%.
at all.
Yes.
Not at all. No.
Yes. Just like the
Ain't
male version of a
nobody.
horse girl is a car guy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But the other thing you said is not accurate.
They're both accurate.
Okay.
They're both accurate. They're from the same science book.
I'm so sorry if you're a car person.
I'm sorry if you're a horse girl. It sounds so mean.
Horse girl.
Well,
Equestrian lady. Does that make it better?
leave a comment down below if you're a horse girl
There
or a
has to be
car
a more
guy in shambles.
affectionate term. You know? Instead of horse girl.
Elisa Frankenstein.
Much better. $100.
$100 in 1947 money. Leave me a comment down below how much that is in 2023 dollars.
I mean, I don't like dark liquor at all. Like, at all. But that looks delicious. Don't know what it is, but I drink the shit out of it.
That's probably incredibly... Well, he is a nice movie studio, but everything was in decanters back in the day. That's how you can make anything fancy. You could put the shittiest liquor in a decanter and people will eat it up.
That's probably why I told him to have some. He's like, I don't want that. I feel like it tastes like cherry cola.
Probably tea. Usually movie studios use tea for dark liquor.
Oh, yeah? That's not as fun. Cherry cola. Works for peanuts.
Look at him. It's Dumbo's.
Hi, buddy. So this is, of course, assuming that he did not experience trauma. And that was all fictitious.
All fictitious. Dumbo's just a child actor.
Lovely.
Well, Dumbo's parents actually took all of his money, and he actually had a bad encounter with Harvey Weinstein. But, you know, for the most part, Dumbo had, well...
I bet you missed having this
more of a
platform to
sad
spin a
life.
yarn, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, damn, bitch. All right. Shit. She's just mad because she...
One of my favorite
asked her
things
to-
in this movie is the perfect blend of real life and animation. I don't think that there is a better example of the perfect blend of 2D animation and film. Do you know how they animated this movie? It's incredibly fascinating.
No.
So what they did was they filmed all of these live action scenes first, to the point where even like Bob Hoskins, they didn't have a design for Jessica Rabbit down when they filmed.
Wow.
So the director, Robert Zemeckis, basically would sit down with Bob Hoskins for scenes like that and be like, just imagine in your head the most provocative, like beautiful woman. So that's what Bob Hoskins is going off of. Basically just the description in his mind.
Yeah.
And so this was all made on film. They would print the film out. Each individual frame of the film would be printed out. It would be hand drawn and painted on that film.
Wow.
It would be then digitally scanned, put back re-together on a film reel. So each individual frame was
Painted.
It was painted.
Like stop motion.
It's beautiful. And the things that they did to articulate the animation in the 2D style still has a term known today in film called bumping the lampshade.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
it's a very famous
I was gonna say that.
It's a very famous like movie term.
I was gonna say
like going
that.
above and beyond in a style of things that most people won't know, like an audience, but animators or people behind the scenes. It's the extra care that goes into a scene of this thing that isn't there interacting with the scenery in such a nonchalant way. This movie is just so good. It takes place in the 80s and it just nails that.
Do you think
40s,
LA looked
50s
like that in the 40s?
100%. All the streetcars and everything. And this whole movie plays on the trope of kind of the death of this classic Hollywood. That's kind of the recurring theme of the death of it. I love that the children give him cigarettes.
Yeah.
God.
He took the bus with a bunch of kids.
I tell you.
I tell you what.
A time when women's couldn't vote and the children's had cigarettes. You know?
Anything else happened in that time that you want to bring up?
Coca-Cola's cost about a nickel. And, God, everyone had a hat.
That is true. Everyone did have a hat. And racism. Lots of it.
No, I don't wish that.
No, what? No.
Oh, I'm glad you finally decided to air that out. Wow.
We weren't talking about wishes.
Even worse to say, I'm talking about all the classic times, like men wearing hats. Oh, man. Everyone knows you can't get info from Mickey the Mute.
Well, he's got his trusty little notepad. If he can't think of how to spell a word, do you think he just draws it instead?
He's like,
man, what is lasagna? Like, and it said, what is lasagna again? Fuck. And he just draws like a square with cheese, and they're like, sandwich? No.
Damn.
Tomato. Lasagna.
There's something about this 1950s, 1940s, just that kind of that transatlantic accent. I just love.
What does that mean?
How she
is that
speaks.
like a drive-by? You only got one left. Does that mean she's poor? Is he saying she has a full bosom? You see, this is why I don't get the 1940s. I don't have a hat. I can vote. I just don't get it.
Geez, Eddie, why don't you come over here and just grab yourself a Coke? I just love how everyone just sounds like they're talking so exasperated. You can make anything sound 1940s if you just sound like you're talking to someone in another room.
Yelling?
Hey, do you think you could grab that can of Coke from over there,
No
buddy?
one talks like that across rooms, though.
But that's how I would talk to someone if I had someone to talk to across a room.
Do you want me to go into the other room?
No,
Okay.
You're okay. I'm just good at pretending. Maroon cartoons.
Oh, this fucking guy. I can smell him. I say that about a lot of people, but I can smell him.
You really can smell him. I feel like if this movie were to be remade today, he would be played perfectly by Chris Pratt.
Yes.
I feel like Chris Pratt would crack a really good egg in this scene. He'd
Look
be
at
talking
me.
about
Look at
Jesus,
me.
though.
You know me. Yeah, he would. Eyes up here. Eyes up here.
I mean, that has to hurt if you think about it.
Oh my God.
Cracking the bottom of your jaw on a bar?
It reminds me of when the Joker makes the pencil disappear.
He really did make the egg disappear. But here's the thing, the guy spits half the egg out.
Well, it had shells. Toon killed his brother. God damn it.
Haru?
Ah, classic Toon. A tumblebee. A dog. This movie's got everything.
That
A
dog
real
speaks
dog.
hobo.
Hobo. I think about this all the time.
What's the password? Bug sent me. I just love these little fun little quirks. Bug sent me. Like,
Nice monkey suit.
I just love the hierarchy in cartoon culture of how there's just as equal famous cartoon celebrities. Like how everyone idolizes Bugs Bunny as like, oh my God, he's the world's greatest cartoon actor.
Yeah, because he's an actor.
He could do everything. Do you see the way he just does that?
Yeah.
He's like the Clark Gable of rabbits.
I didn't think they would get to this part so soon, actually. My mind's kind of blown.
Oh,
Time
so this
flies
is one
when
of my
you're
other favorite scenes.
Watching movies again.
Where-
because you like the penguins, don't you?
Well, I do like the penguin waiters, but for the astute listeners amongst you, see if you could pick up on an often disputed misheard word between these two.
And do not tell us in the comments down below if you heard something. We're not responsible.
Nope.
Nope.
I love
Would
this.
you go to this nightclub?
I feel like that octopus is me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we just had a nice subtle moment of reflection there, but definitely you don't need to go back in the movie at all.
Nope. Well, I mean,
This means war. This scene right here is unhinged. This man is the worst.
I'd do it.
This is you. That would be you. If you're anyone in this movie, you're the one squirting just invisible ink on people's clothing.
And then being like, hey, calm down.
and just being a little goblet about it.
It's disappearing ink.
I love that scene. It's so funny. Of all like the amazing animation that they do, it's the most, I feel, time placing visual effect. They have like some of the most groundbreaking animation and visual effects, but something about the invisible ink just like fading like that is so weird. God, I love these penguins.
They got that tray there because like the penguin is drawn, the tray's not.
Well, isn't that
On
the
the
amazing
rocks.
thing? They
Yeah,
just have a
that
dude
is the
in
amazing
a
thing.
green hand just put it down and slide it out.
Beep, beep, beep. Did you know that contractually they had to have Daffy Duck and Donald Duck on the screen for as much equal time equally?
Yeah, between all the main Disney Warner Brothers homies. Yeah, it is a fun fact. I'm glad you brought that up. Because, yeah, down to the exact frames, they are in the equal times. Like, if you count the frames that each of them are in, it is identical for Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, and Mickey and Bugs.
It's time to take your penises out.
They also have the exact same amount of words in their lines, if I'm not mistaken. Mickey and Bugs specifically. I believe they speak the exact same amount of lines or in the exact same amount of seconds and frames in the movie.
Tones.
Tones.
Oh, sorry. You can put your penises away. It's not ready. It's not time yet. I spoke too soon. Mm-hmm. I think about this scene constantly.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Not a Betty Boop girl, so don't go there.
Boop, 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 whoa.
I like how she goes,
I feel... Wait. Sorry, I think my smoke detectors went off. Leave a comment down below if you need to tell me to change my batteries.
Louder. Oh, I could be louder.
Please don't. Our microphones won't like it.
Good deal. Okay, now you can take your penises out. All right, I got mine. Hold on.
Way ahead of you.
Sorry,
Pomperine, your son is on your lap.
I'm so sorry. Pump, cover your eyes.
So the scene that awoken the sexual...
I love her dress.
The sexual awakening of many a people, I feel, came about right about now. How about for you?
Yeah.
How old were you when you saw this? Did
I was
this
young,
do
but it
something for
didn't
you?
matter. Yes, it did. I was like, I want to watch this scene one more time. Go back, rewind. For no reason, I like this song.
Everything about it is captivating. The dress is just...
Well, also her proportions are all fucked up, and even as a kid, I was like, no, that's kind of ridiculous. But I'm still into it.
It shouldn't work, and it's just great.
It's just like her chest, not even in the booby way, just like in a rib cage, like her bones. Her bones.
Well, she's not
her
bad.
bones.
She's just drawn
I'm
that
aware
way.
of that, but her bones.
Those heels are
wacky.
completely
Look at
vertical.
her. Look at
Oh yeah, I'm looking. Trust me, but those heels are. She is on point right now. She is the poise of a French ballerina.
Ah, whatever. I mean, whatever. She's literally a cartoon, so whatever. I'm not jealous.
Unrealistic. Jessica Rabbit gave me body dysmorphia.
Probably, yeah. This part. Sorry, I can't help but giggle. How do you think they made her dress do that?
It is such a really, really, really cool effect, isn't it?
I'm gonna kip her.
It almost has that like cut out, transparent, different material look underneath it, but that dress is completely animated.
Now that ain't right.
This is also one of my favorite scenes that they do where she like touches his tie. Like the animation in this is just so fucking good. I'm sorry, it's so good.
You heard that one guy in the back go, "Ugh."
Mm-hmm. That was me.
When he Jessica your rabbit. Ugh.
When she.
Why was it so? Come back! Damn it! Damn it! Well, now I'm gay.
Eddie is us. He's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, now I'm gay.
Uh-oh. I did not bring a change of cloth pantaloons.
Don't worry. He has acme cum. It's disappearing cum.
Oh. I like how this dude is on the town in like a boatman's hat, like a plaid suit. Like, hello, my darling.
He's a jokester.
Welcome.
Oh man. I'm just remembering this movie. I'm not even looking at it.
Oh jeez. This movie takes on so many different layers. I really do applaud it for how well it does. Like, knows its audience for kids and adults.
Chimp. Ah!
I see what they did there. I just love this little flying scene.
Good trash. How fun would it be if you were in the props department and they said, I need you to make 4 pails of trash? Ooga booga. That's a slur in that time to that monkey.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. At that time, I didn't say it.
No. Everyone knows the famous cartoons anti-slur act of 1978 that changed the foundation
in 30 years, absolutely.
Yeah. After, of course, it was repealed by the Supreme Court in 2022, but what wasn't really.
Bro, this scene, I had so many ideas in my mind of what the fuck they were doing. I mean, I think that's the idea of the scene.
Honestly, I do, even as an adult, I feel my opinion has changed of, it's an allegory. Like they're playing patty cake, they're playing games with each other. But the more older I get, the more I think that it is just funny that the form of intimacy for cartoons are still childish games. Like there still is something about like, her cheating by playing patty cake is still just kind of really funny.
But is that her cheating or were they just playing patty cake?
Roger definitely assumes that.
I'm assuming he's doing this because he's an extra. He's extra.
No, I don't think so.
What are you saying? Are you suggesting that they don't have cartoon sex?
I don't think they do. He is a rabbit, and she is a woman.
And
I don't think cartoons have. I don't think cartoon rabbits. The only way to find out it's actually an animation rule that you're not allowed to do any of that. So anytime you see a character, it's a standard animation where if you have like Roger Rabbit, it's make sure that we follow Roger Rabbit Rule 34. So if you Google search that, you could find much more information. Let us know in the comments down below what you found.
I'm dyslexic and I looked up 43. Nothing is here. What do I do?
Jessica Rabbit Rule 43.
What would happen?
Auga! This is me going out on like a Friday night.
This is me right now after 2 Logan Paul primes.
This is me when I eat dairy. This is me when I forget to bring the Lactaid. Except it's not my mouth that's doing that.
Oh?
It's the other side. It's the other part of it's the other hole of my straw. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Leave a comment down below if you know what I'm saying.
Thanks, that hit a spot. So, bitch. I love that. Oh my god, look at his fucked up hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about that $100, which is so funny. This is a laughable amount of money. That's a lot of money.
But like $100, that's like 3 months rent in downtown Los Angeles.
That's what I said. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of cheddar cheese.
Dames? What dames? How do they do this part? Not that. Hold on. Pause. Don't actually. Hold on. Wait. Keep watching. That part.
So that scene is all done practically, where they had the blinds made, where they cut out the perfect thing, and they just did a quick swap over. But that my favorite thing, if you do ever, please look up there's documentaries made on this movie's animation style that they talk to all the creators that went behind it, and I find that endlessly fascinating. A movie this good with this much technical stuff, I can enjoy just as much watching things about it as I do watching the movie.
I feel so bad for him. He loves his wife.
I just feel every scene is just a banger. Every scene moves the plot along. Even those innocuous scenes of the Valiant and Valiant sets you up for, oh, well, there's another one of him.
There's another Valiant.
Oh, but it seems... I just love the world building. It's showing
well, they
without
told us that
telling.
Toon killed his brother.
They did tell us that before, but now you see the world that he lives in, and that it's this, he's stuck in time, and I just, man, the music, the lighting of the scenes is all done in such like a classic film way of like, it really plays true to like that classic, the film noir, the old PIs, the Gumshoe detectives. I just love this movie. Leave a comment down below if you're just gushing to at home.
Out loud.
I am just gushing. You're gonna hear me gush this whole movie. Call me fucking gusher, baby. Call me General Mills because I'm a goddamn gusher, bro.
What's a gusher song?
Get a bucket and a mop. I'm a gush ass.
Ooh-wee, and I'm gonna take you home with me. I got money in the bank. Shawty, what you think about that?
Is that Taylor Swift?
Find me in the gray Cadillac, we in the bed like...
Wee.
I love Lil Wayne.
Is that it?
That's Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah. I'm a wee, I'm a wee, I'm a wee air, I'm a wee air.
Clowns are clowning.
Oh, I get it, because there are a couple of
oh my god.
There are a couple of clowns.
Again.
There are a couple of jokesters.
Eddie and Teddy
They're on the road
road
with Dad. Can you imagine? I feel like that's something that...
Two flat flits and a floozy.
I feel like there's almost a lack of rhyming names of children nowadays. I feel like that was a lot more carefree back in the day, but I feel kids would be ostracized if it was like, hi, my name is Barry, this is my brother Terry, and this is my sister Mary. I feel like that would be more ostracized. It's not really acceptable to have rhyming names nowadays.
It's not. People laugh at you. Just because it's corny. But I think at the time it was like, oh, that's so classy. Typical. You know? Things like that don't age well.
Did you ever know anyone whose parents were or friends that dated someone with the same name?
How do you mean?
I had a friend growing up whose parents both of their names, they went by Tony. The man's name was Tony with a Y, and the woman's name was Tony with an I. Anthony and Antonia, and they went by Tony and Tony.
Never.
I feel like that would be so weird. Leave a comment down below if you've known anyone like that.
Are you saying that's like a thing of the times? Not biscuits are burned.
I don't know what times it is. That I've only known one couple like that. I've never known like a couple to date someone with the same name as them.
That I can think of is growing up, my best friend, her parents, like, her dad's name was Leslie and her mom's name was Tony. And I got them confused constantly.
Well, those
your
are
dad, Tony.
Two different names.
Like, that's my mom.
Oh. That's
Tony with an I.
Yeah.
I was... What? What? Whatever.
I was like, oh, did you know anyone whose parents had the same names? No, but I knew someone whose parents had 2 different names.
Whatever.
Leave a comment down below if you've known 2 people that dated that had 2 different names.
It's okay. I'm gonna get him back.
Well, I love this. The black hole. I've
Where
always
is it
wanted one of
going?
these.
Put
I've
your
always
dick in
wanted
it.
a portable
Put your dick in
hole.
it. Put your dick.
Also, the singing sword is one of my favorites. Oh man, which one? Did you ever want one of these toys when you were growing up? I remember always seeing this warehouse and
Just
wanting
the
all
shoe.
of these things. Aww, the shoe was really freaking cute.
I love this shoe.
It is. They dropped the piano on his head.
Love that.
I'm sorry, what did she say?
She said that she has a big back.
She said, wah, wah, wah. Yo, the squeaky shoes.
I want the
Look at your
shoes.
boys. Which ones would you want? Would you want the dopey loafers? Would you want the high heels?
I want him.
The squeaky clown shoe boys?
I want the squeaky clown shoe boy.
Yeah, the squeaky clown shoe boy is really cute.
I want to feed him milk and cookies.
Which ones are your favorite? Leave us a comment. Tell us.
Yeah, which shoe are you? Comment down below.
How much do you think that weight weighed back there?
Well, wait.
The one back.
One back.
And here we have the motherfucking goat.
88.
Mr. Christopher fucking
miles
Lloyd.
an
Put some
hour.
respect on his name.
I love the tiny tie. It's
Marty.
just like a rule.
Marty, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to Toontown, Marty. Marty, we gotta go back to Toontown, Marty. We gotta kill all the Toons. We gotta kill all the Toons, Marty, because we gotta build a highway. We gotta build a big highway, Marty. We gotta go back to Toontown. We gotta build a big highway so all the cars could drive through Toontown, Marty.
I feel like Christopher Lloyd was born old.
Yeah. Right? I
Yeah.
feel that too. I feel he's one of those people. I feel like Patrick Stewart, old you gotta see this stalwart Patrick Stewart has always been born old.
Wow.
I mean, that is a fair statement. The amount of like adult men that had to just constantly exude the scent of alcohol through their pores after like 4 p.m. has to be fairly commonplace.
Oh, I thought the license plate said 42069. Dyslexia strikes again.
I love the weasels.
I hate them.
I love them so much.
I hate them. Because they're the bad guys. I saw, I think it was a TikTok or a tweet recently, and I don't think this resonates with you, but it did resonate with me, and I'll see if it resonates with y'all who are watching this film with us. Me, when I'm playing an MMO and they ask me if I want to be bad, and I think about it for a minute, only to know that I would feel incredibly guilty if I did choose bad, so I always choose good.
Wow.
That's me, and that's why I don't like the weasels.
I feel like my brain doesn't allow me to do one choice. I feel like I always try to min-max both, and I will always try to glitch the system to do both.
Unless I'm feeling very chaotic and goofy, I will not choose evil. I will always be like, no, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to upset anybody. What happens if like it's not as good as being bad or bad as being good?
It really, yeah, with things like that, I feel it is always hard. The one that always comes back to is like Mass Effect or games like that. But
Or
even
like
from
Fallout,
Mass Effect
like
1,
like Fallout 3.
yeah, you're going to say
Nobody liked
OG
that.
Fallout.
Yeah,
then you
that's
changed
OG
it to
to
Fallout
me.
3.
Yeah, that's OG to me. Okay, sorry, I'm literally an infant.
I don't know if
love
newer
this
Fallout games
show.
do it, but in OG Fallout games, if you had like a low enough intelligence score, like the dialogue in the game would just be like mumbling.
Yeah, like blah, 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 and they'd be like, what? Yeah. I miss that. I do. I miss games that do that. Where is the karma system nowadays in
Man.
video games?
I mean, Bethesda is kind of Bethesda and BioWare kind of drove it into the ground and basically
Man.
kind of like the Harmonix Guitar Hero. They kind of did it until they just kind of stagnated on it, and then it really never. Honestly, it's incredibly hard to implement. I mean, as everyone saw with the backlash of Mass Effect 3, where you promise all these choices that ultimately don't matter, I feel it burned a lot of people with promising that kind of thing.
But it's so nice for
I like it that he's just like, whoa, are you lighting that baby on fire?
Do you like that? You like the way he speaks to women?
No, I just think it's so funny that it's just a baby talking like that.
That's what I'm saying. He's hardcore. He slaps ass and he smokes stogies.
Wow.
I told you they have penises.
They said, well, he's a baby. I don't think Roger has a penis.
Huh. The problem with me is I got a 50-year-old's lust and a 3-year-old dinky.
True.
That's a load of succotash. You know that's corn?
Suffering succotash?
No. Regular.
I just love this scene too. So they had the cigar just being held with like a wire.
Yeah, how did they do
it's
that?
It's a real cigar, and there's real smoke in this scene.
It's really fucking moving.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's just everything about it is just so fascinating of how they pulled this off in the time that they did, of putting it on film, printing the film out, coloring, animating, rescanning frame by frame of this movie. It's so ambitious and it's filled with so much love and care. I love this movie.
I love how Jessica has a nose in that picture, allegedly.
Oh my God.
Oh.
The glass magnifies.
Obviously. What do you think this is?
My
a
old
cartoon?
PI magnifying glass. Remember when men were men and had magnifying glasses at the writing desk?
You don't?
Yeah, they usually kept a magnifying glass right next to the 44 revolver and a pint of whiskey.
I keep my magnifying glass right by my ruler and lotion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a good place for it.
Mm-hmm. To measure.
I love his filing cabinet bed. Have you ever slept in a bed like that? A hideaway?
Murphy bed?
Murphy bed?
Yeah. Awful. Worst night's sleep.
I did once because I thought it would be a fun novelty, and that novelty ended when I sat and laid in it. Yeah.
No, I wanted one for a long time. Like, I wanted it just because I like minimalism. Now I don't. But I liked having like a bed that would literally stow away, that wouldn't get in my way. I actually really wanted one, like, really badly.
I feel like I was fooled by the movies and television shows of people that had them, where it made it seem like,
wow,
this is
what a
the
novel
pinnacle
invention.
of adult living.
Yes.
Like, as a kid, I could never have this, but as an adult, my bed's gonna go into the wall.
Yeah.
And then the first time you experience, kind of, I feel it's almost the same to a waterbed. If you're a waterbed enthusiast, leave a comment down below how that makes you feel.
I always wanted to sleep on a waterbed.
They are awful.
No shot.
They are
no
awful.
shot.
Imagine getting into a comfortable position that suddenly turns uncomfortable, and you're like, oh man, now I gotta move a little bit. Now imagine that feeling the entire night. I feel you could never get into a place where it's fine, because your body is constantly like
trying to balance itself,
wiggling. And not only that, but I feel as an adult, seeing the disasters of waterbeds is now an anxiety disaster, where anything that I do, I would be worried.
I can't even, when I've had
it's
an
a
aquarium,
house destroyer.
I've had aquariums, and I would wake up in the dead of night sweating, having a nightmare that my aquarium just broke open and water is everywhere. So I can't imagine that anxiety with the water directly beneath me.
And 4 to 5 times more than an aquarium worth of water just pouring on your floor.
But
it's
the
almost
Goofy movie made it look so desirable.
I know, right?
I want it. I've always wanted a waterbed that's clear with like little fishies in it.
That would be that means that the bed is made of plastic.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I also feel like it'd probably be really cold. A waterbed?
Right? Not really. Oh, they were Toon Cops. Because they were clowns. They appreciated the jokes and the humors. The fingerprints that he leaves on the chair is...
Oh my God, you're so right!
The frame moving. Every
the chair moving,
too. Every little piece. Just look for a moment the things that Roger interacts with and touches just casually.
That's so true.
It is a masterclass in just making it work. God, I love it. Get out of there, you. But like the hat, the coat just subtly moves and tilts. The bed wiggles.
Yeah.
The sheets. I cannot stop just loving this movie more than I could. The blinds subtly moving.
Yeah, you know, for this to have been a movie that I watched as a kid, I feel like I don't get to appreciate it as much because I'm like, oh, this is a classic film that I love, but I'm not looking at it from like a technical standpoint.
Mm-hmm. And this is we're getting to the bumping the lampshade scene when the weasels come in the apartment right now. The scene when the weasels enter the apartment is just every scene, every frame of this is perfect. It's perfect. Just how much they interact with the world around them and how much everything just moves. God, I love this movie.
The handcuffs, look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. How they do that. How they do that. So what do you think people were thinking in theaters when they saw this? Like, wow.
People loved it. So it's really funny. It's Bob Hoskins' son when he saw this. His youngest was 4 or 5 years old. After he saw the movie when it premiered in theaters, his son didn't talk to him for 2 weeks because his son was upset that his dad worked with Bugs Bunny and he didn't tell him. He didn't introduce him because he thought it was so real.
You know what? I agree, little man. Holding real guns. Where is the gun now? Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm going to pretend I didn't notice that continuity. Continuity, haha.
Continuity?
Continuity.
Mm-hmm. I'm living in my continuity era. I'm serving continuity right now.
Be a great drag name.
Just the thrown papers in the background. It's just, I would just love to be like the set assistant, just the prop department assistant, just off screen, just throwing papers. Just the little bubbles.
This is why I don't like them. They're so ugly. You're ugly. I hate you.
Right? They're just all animated so wild. It's so fun.
Their animation reminds me of the what's their log ride in Disney World where you go down?
The Space Mountain?
Yeah.
Thunder Gun Mountain Express? Big Time Timber Rush?
This is
Look
mean.
at the water splashing. The cartoon splashes water on him.
Splash Mountain! Got there. Splash Mountain. Their animation reminds me of Splash Mountain.
The Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, that.
Aww.
What a hairy man.
What a very hairy drunk man. I feel it's important to always reference whenever we're talking about Bob Hoskins on set that he is also extraordinarily drunk, I'm sure. Love him to death, but notorious drunk.
Get back in there. Time stands still.
Geez, Eddie, you got a rabbit in your coat or you're just happy to see me? See, I feel you could say anything in that tone and it just works.
I think I'm ageist because I look at her and I go, man, if you were just a couple years younger, I'd be all over that.
Well, she's only 23 in this movie.
Hell no, you're lying.
Eddie's 26.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this
It's
is
a rumpus room.
this is 1940. You know, this is youth.
Okay.
Yeah, the judge is like maybe 30.
I don't remember that. That's so funny. He trips all of them. She's so wrinkly. Wrinkly as fuck. She's like 40. Sorry, I mean, like, no shade.
It's just the hair. It's the hair and the makeup. That's they all looked older than they were.
Her hands are distinctly lacking
also
collagen.
the bold choice of sawing over your hand when there's a perfectly good, just like I don't know, a lot. Does this help?
That's you.
I wish I need to develop more sound effects to emphasize my jokes.
Nope.
I need to be like only when it's funny. I feel like that would really up my comedy game. Leave a comment down below if you think that would take me to the next level.
You know, Buddha, I can't help it. There's something different about you. Have you been like... That's what I thought. You've been practicing your slapsticks.
Yep. I'm doing my Roger Rabbits. Again,
I went to the Goofy Academy. I graduated top of my class. I'm a silly little guy.
That's right. I went
With
to
my
Acme
pointy little
University
shoes.
to earn my Toon degree. That's the lyrics to the Tiny Toon Adventures theme song.
Have you ever seen a clown college?
Yeah, I know people that went to clown college.
All right. Well, then never mind. I just can't believe that's a
Look
real
at
thing.
that box of Lucky Strikes back there. I love the bar supply closet that they're in. That they have
Chex
jars
cereal?
of peanut butter, a box of Chex cereal, and just cartons of Lucky Strikes. I see some ketchup. Is that just loose tobacco? Is that just a bag of loose tobacco as well? Well, what does a bar need?
Why is she walking in slow-mo?
Sheesh.
Girl, chill. Damn, we get
My
it.
girl walking at that 12 frames a second.
Literal monkey. Look
My
at this
man built
dude.
like a barrel on a dock.
Also tiny little
Wow.
nipples.
He got more hair in the
And a
back of his
mole?
neck than he does on the top of his
We're
head.
objectifying him right now.
I am.
I
My
bet
boy
you
looked
would.
more like Donkey Kong than Mario.
He does, actually. God, please just draw her nose. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember this.
I'm not bad.
So what is she? She rests her tits on something and it makes a funny little boing sound. I'll wait till it gets there. She literally pushes her boobs against something.
One of the top 100 most iconic movie lines of all time.
Good for you, Jessica.
Her dress does lose. She did lose that sparkle though from her show number.
Well, because she's not in
She
her...
changed
this,
into something more comfortable.
This is her casual clothes, okay? So is Civvy's.
Yeah, she's in her PJs.
God. I'm not, my eyes are in one place.
She also got that.
Oh, right here.
She really do have that protruding forehead to her too.
So does she have a pussy?
No.
It's like her rib cage. Oh.
There it was for you. There it was.
Don't you just hate it?
I feel like after working on Odd Jobs, I figured out what that sound effect was. It's when you fill a balloon about 1/3 of the way filled with water, and then you hold it down and just boom. It gives like that really nice like bass slap that I've always wondered where it comes from. So if you want to try this science
Foley
experiment at home,
artists.
yeah, I'll give you a little Mark
They have the
Rober
best
science
job.
experiment. Okay, get a balloon and get a tap faucet. Dolores. You don't see many people named Dolores nowadays.
You know what? You're right. I think I should change that.
Have the nickname Lo, you know?
Lolo. Loris.
No, that's a Dr. Seuss book. He
He's so
protects the
tall.
trees.
Loris? Mm-hmm. I like that name. What if someone's name was Lori, but it was spelled like lore? I like lore. That's a nice name.
Well, there's a famous actor with that last name somewhat.
Lore?
Lorre, Lorre. His name was Peter Lorre.
Oh, why do I know that name?
He's one of my favorite actors.
Probably
He's referenced in a lot of Looney Tunes, actually.
Oh.
He's the one of them with the famous voice, played like an Igor to Frankenstein.
That's why.
He's the one who talks like this, master.
You do that a
He's
lot.
got like the wild bug eyes.
But I love Peter Lorre.
I
Leave a
just
comment
like-
down
I
below
like
if you
lore.
love Peter Lorre as much as I do.
Laura's a fun name for like a really mysterious young woman in a vampire murder mystery film.
Classic.
Hi.
Whose line is it anyway? Hoedown, everybody. No pain. No pain.
How are they doing it? How are they doing it? How are they doing it?
This scene is actually really funny how they did it. So they built like an animatronic robot that would grab a plate on a thing that would literally just grab and just
Smash. Let's
and they
go.
just animated over this robot that would literally just like be smashing plates on
What
top
is my
of it.
purpose? You smash plates.
Oh God.
Oh my god. Oh god, look at his little weird little fucking legs. Soap.
Tones are supposed to make you laugh.
I can't see the word soap and not think of that one VTuber who screams when she sees soap.
I think all of our one audience member who gets that reference is delighted right now.
Corona stands. Hit me up in the comments down below. Ah! Soap. Everyone knows that clip. She has her hat.
Ah, must be Sunday. She's wearing a Sunday hat. Everyone
looking
in
at all
the
the
every
plates.
woman in the 40s had a hat for Sundays.
If I was a woman in the 40s, I would have really like my whole fits would be like fruit.
You'd have to sew it yourself.
Watermelon hat, banana hat, cherry.
Oh, you're one of those girls.
Oh yeah,
You're one of the Fruit of the Looms, as they called them in the 40s.
very fruity.
They would call you the cornucopia gals.
There's
You
no
just-
cornucopia in the Fruit of the Looms.
There was in the 40s.
There was
It was
not.
called the cornucopia girls, and you were Fruits of the Looms. It's
You were
true.
not there.
Do you know what a cornucopia is?
I'll corn your copia.
That's right.
Rude. Ah, sorry.
Well, don't worry, it's no longer a French dip. Ah. That one dude who
I'm stibbing.
$5,000. That's a lot of cheddar cheese.
It's a lot of apple pie.
What? He's gonna sell him out? No. 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 Oh no.
I love the Ruby Tuesdays chandelier. You ever been to a Ruby Tuesday?
Gulp.
You ever been to a Ruby Tuesday?
Yeah. Javi? Because Jimmy Stewart had an imaginary 7-foot-tall rabbit that he would talk to. It was a famous movie back in those days. You know what the movie was called? Harvey.
Should have seen that coming.
Yeah. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Harvey. Jimmy Stewart.
Lead pipes falling, 12-hour loop. That's what they're listening to right now.
It is, yeah. That's a Toon's favorite soundtrack.
They're like, oh shit, fuck.
Yeah, this was your
More of a
grandfather's
Fortnite
penis
kinda
music.
guy. Yeah. Ah, those chiclets.
I smell him.
There will be no laughing.
Hyena cousins.
Yeah,
Idiots.
yeah, hyenas and
Did they put like a prosthetic butt chin on this guy? Or does he just have one of those? You don't see many butt chins.
Budgeons?
Butt chins.
You don't anymore.
You don't.
You
People
don't
get them
anymore.
fixed, I think. They must. Because I don't see many.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm talking about, like, the Peter Griffin ball chin, butt chin.
Mm-hmm.
Ball butt.
Yeah. Oh, he's wanting it. Me when
we go to sit down and then I look at you and I say, do you want Taco Bell? Me fighting the urge to ask you if you want Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2 bits.
Man, I wish I was Roger right now. You know what I mean? You never watched a cartoon just get the entire throat gripped around by a strong hand and just wish that was you? Leave a comment down below.
Well, something about Rule 43.
Jeez. Why you have to go in after why you gotta dip them?
How many people do you think made, like, drinks and it was just like, what is a melon liqueur?
Midori?
Midori mixed cocktails after this movie and said, oh, it's the tip.
I'd say, based on statistics, at least 5 bars a year do.
Got him.
But see, this is where Eddie's psychology of tune knowledge comes in handy. Because you think he's a hard ass, but he knows about the tunes.
Well, I mean, he kind of saw how he responded to that.
You do. Oh, the classic Bugs Bunny. It's just, he just throws it in his face. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I have drank things like that.
Yep.
Most likely spawned
seen
from
you do
this
it.
movie.
Right by the titties.
Yeah.
I like how when he goes into this, like, he kind of looks like a penis.
I was thinking more like he looks like a train whistle.
I think he looks like a penis.
I like how he comes after him with this knife and he just boots him to high heaven.
For some reason, that one in the straitjacket reminds me of Soup.
I love a nice beer bottle right to the face.
Gotcha, kid. Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Oh jeez, you don't want to get the googe, the dip juice over you.
Like the Shrek chub.
You don't wanna
Did you
get-
ever try that?
Huh?
Green Shrek ketchup.
Yeah, that stuff was. I hated the color.
I loved
like
it.
ketchup, all that stuff that they came out with.
Oh,
It was so gross.
loved it.
It was so weird.
The
They had like
taste
purple
did not
ketchup, green ketchup.
I
It was
had
so
the purple,
gross.
I had the green,
Hated it.
Hulk edition,
There was
Shrek
blue
edition.
ketchup at one point. I didn't.
There was a
hated
blue.
it. There was every color of
Blue
ketchup.
for what?
Blue, the Blue Man Group. I don't know.
I
They
would have
everything.
had that.
It was like ketchup.
I'll
It was
never
like
forget.
extremes. It was all called like.
The first time that food made me vomit was applesauce by Blue's Clues. It was neon blue. I took 2 bites and I went, bleh. Look it up, Google it right now. Blue's Clues applesauce was a real fucking thing. And I ate it and I threw it right back up.
Ew.
Comment down below your favorite weird colored food.
Yeah, what was the weirdest color food that you ever threw up?
So many possible answers to that.
Right?
Very curious what
I
you
had
guys think.
it was the strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart. That was like pink,
yeah.
like neon Pepto-Bismol pink liquid inside.
Just, you saying Pepto-Bismol
And I was
and
eating it before school, and I ate like half of one Pop-Tart. Was like, oh, this isn't sitting right. And just like, I remember throwing up, and it was just like neon pink, and it was so gross.
One time when I was really sick, I woke my dad up dead of night and I said, Dad, I don't feel so good, my tummy hurts. He's like, let me get you something. Homie goes into his lower bathroom cabinet where he keeps the medicine. He hands me Pepto-Bismol. I swig it back. 10 minutes pass and I go, Dad, I feel even worse. He's like, that's so weird. And he goes and he looks at the Pepto-Bismol. He goes, this expired 10 years ago.
Oh my
I
god.
threw up immediately. I was like, "Huh?" He gave me expired. From that point on, because of that experience, I thought the point of Pepto-Bismol was to make you vomit.
They gave you some like Pepto Epicac.
Basically. And the outside looked like it had been made in the 80s as well, which was the most ironic part, because homie didn't look at it. He was like, this is Pepto-Bismol. It should be fine. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh, geez, those classic LA 80s bobbies, or I guess they were in the 40s.
Oh, yeah, there's a car now.
That's right. I love them.
Imagine an anthropomorphic car. I would feel awful because I drive like a maniac.
Well, the thing is, I don't think they drive.
Ah, the first Tesla.
Goofy.
Oh, wait,
what a
Tesla.
master. He's so funny.
It's funny because I think I've seen this exact cartoon, this exact scene, like at Disney World at the hot dog restaurant. You know, the hot dog restaurant on Main Street in Disney World. Hot dog, saw hot dogs, Main Street. It's a baseball themed hot dog. Hot dog, I only saw hot dogs. Yeah. Sports. Goofy hot dog. Ever been to Disney World?
Yep. We've been together.
Not Disney. Oh. Yes, we have. Sorry.
We've been to both Disneys together.
That's where we met.
Yeah.
Was Disney
know.
World.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that. Press 1 in the comments if you knew that.
The First National Bank of Toontown. Think of all the Toon bucks that were stolen that day.
The way that Roger is looking at Eddie is me looking at you whenever you say anything. What? Huh? He also kind of looks like an anime right now. It's kind of funny. What? He looks like an anime.
You saying it again doesn't make it any more
He
understandable
looks
to me.
like anime. Roger Coon.
Man, I really wish that that people would just make like anime openings for more movies.
I agree.
I feel like I would love to see what this movie would have as like an anime opening.
I wish I had that skill because I would totally make that.
Like something about him just always hits so well. Like I love the King of the Hill Evangelion opening.
Yes.
That's like the pinnacle. The SpongeBob anime was like so goated.
I want to be an anime. I'd make a great anime. Make me anime. It's my one wish. Oh.
I'm sorry I yanked your ears.
Dude, the Foley artist had so much fun making Roger sounds. His ear snaps are like balloons being tugged. Me.
Oh, the news.
Me too, Roger.
And now our boys are marching off to war. Oh, it's Monday. She's wearing a Monday flower.
She's wearing her tasteful turban.
Ah.
It's actually Tuesday. Tasteful Turban Tuesdays.
Oh, Tasteful Turban Tuesdays. It was all the rage. All the ladies are doing it. All me and my 23-year-old gal friends are doing the hat craze nowadays. Eddie, you're so behind the times. Why don't you get a fashionable turban? Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, you buffoon.
I don't know if I'm getting drunk
Eddie.
off the smell of your breath or if I'm a little drunk myself because it's noon on a Tuesday, but I think I want to kiss
Turban
you.
Tuesday. He's horny. I mean, so this kind of movie theater, feel free to laugh at me, but my first experience entering a movie theater that just runs black and white films 24/7 was Gaia Online, because you could just join the same 5 movies, all from like the 1950s, just running 24/7. You could walk into the theater with your avatar and watch the movie. one that was always on was Night of the Living Dead, the old one.
Yeah, the public domains.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. I love that. I mean, I didn't like the movie, but I did like being in a room with other people watching movie. Gaia Online. He is funny.
You really don't have many chattering teeth. I wonder what happened to all the chattering teeth toy companies. I feel like they were everywhere as a kid. But what was the function of chattering teeth?
They're funny. Make you laugh.
Are they? Like, I get that they're
Maybe.
funny because they're just in shows and movies and TV, but like, was it really so prevalent that old people just kept their dentures just places that it would be comical if they came to life? Like, I feel like of all the era of those pranks, like whoopee cushions, squirting flowers, invisible
Oh, is that
ink.
why they did that? Because it's funny if it walked? Wait.
What?
It's funny because it was in people's mouths and it would walk away, is what I meant to say.
Yeah?
That was the joke? That's why they made that? I just thought it was funny to put feet on teeth.
Nope. They were like fake chattering denture teeth, like fake teeth. So like an old person could be like, I have my dentures, and then they could go, "Whoop," and they would like chatter all
I
about.
just thought it was supposed to be like, haha, look at the funny pair of teeth run away.
Or like they would have a thing, so you would prank an old person by like they would take them, put them in their mouth, and then it would just, and then they would be like, they would be chattering in their mouth.
I don't know. I'm just gonna take your word for it.
But like of all the era of this like pranks, chattering teeth are the ones that kind of just like, they're all weird, but man.
I like how they're really trying to paint Jessica like she's the villain, but we all knew deep down no one with that big of a heart would really be the villain.
Yeah, her big hearts really take a lot of heat blame
We all know
off her.
deep down. Cool chairs. Nice gun. You ever play GoldenEye in the N64?
Yeah,
Get a little gun just like that.
the golden gun.
Yeah, golden gun.
Did you ever see the James Bond movie, The Man with the Golden Gun?
Absolutely not. How dare you ask me that?
Ah, I see your golden gun is pointed in my direction.
Is that from the movie?
No, but this is. Frankly, my dear, I don't care if you say no. We're gonna have wild sex.
That's from the movie?
Yep. I mean, you could pick any one of the
That's
Sean
a
Connery,
long
James
fucking
Bonds.
gun.
Isn't it, though?
Comically.
You love seeing it. You love seeing the Dirty Harry. You love seeing just the cannon.
Yeah, honestly. I got my gat. That looks bad. Pretty gruesome. But they shot him in the back. He should be okay, if not paralyzed from the waist down.
I just love how massive of a gun that they shot, and it's just like the most
Pew,
daintily
pew.
held thing, as if like a 357
Jessica?
wouldn't just be a cannon.
What the fuck, Jess?
Roger! Roger!
Oh.
Le beep beep. Sorry, I was translating for all our French homies.
Thank you.
Why are you thanking me?
I speak French.
Oh my gosh, they're making a beeline to the Toontons.
You ever played Toontown?
Uh-huh.
You did?
Like OG Toontown. I never played it when they brought it back or whatever.
Oh. I never got to play it. I was too young.
It was very weird. I never played a lot of it. I played more like RuneScape and Diablo, but
RuneScape.
Toontown was like animated so weird. I remember like one of the first things you get, like a pie in the face attack that you could do.
Yeah. I never played, but I watched this girl I went to school with. She had a computer with internet, which I did not have.
Whoa.
And she was like, you want to like log into Toontown? I was like, yeah. And I saw that. And then she's like, do you want to log into World of Warcraft? And I was like, yeah. You want to know what we did? We made night elves. We took our clothes off and went to the market and just / dance. And we were like, why is no one giving us free stuff? We're naked and dancing. I was a child. I was like, why is everyone ignoring us?
They're probably just too intimidated by two naked dancing night elves.
That's what I thought too.
Oh.
Come to Jesus moment.
Oh. No. No, that's perfectly good whiskey though, Eddie. No, Eddie. No, not the bourbon, Eddie. Think
Listen,
of Kentucky, Eddie.
Booze can't fix
and
everything.
the littering, Eddie.
Oh.
Oh, Chief.
Oh.
Whoa, Chief.
Oh.
All
Okay.
right, Chief.
Okay. Well, this was made in the 80s.
All right, Chief. Let's.
Into Toontown into the further we go.
Honestly, the transition into Toontown is so memorable to me.
Yeah.
It's such a vivid scene that I see in my head all the time with the I don't know, leave a comment down below. What is the instrument that they use whenever cartoons intro this? What instrument is that?
What an acid trip.
Can someone leave a comment down below of what instrument that is? I want to start using that as a sound effect in my edits.
Damn, that tree. Hello?
That tree is fucking bussin', bro. I'd let that tree sit on me. Respectfully. Hi, Eddie. Bye, Eddie. What are you doing, Eddie? Keep your eyes on the Toon Road.
Oh. He's like, well.
Oh no, the overused gags fell.
So no one can die in Toontown.
I like how the bar
feel, right?
building is wasted too. Have you ever noticed that?
The who?
The bar
who?
building. The building
bar
that's a bar is just shit-faced behind him. He's falling over on the other buildings.
Oh god, I hate
Oh,
this.
I recognize that silhouette anywhere. Oh, one of my favorite characters. I love this cameo. Droopy Dog is one of my favorite people in the world.
Going up here.
Going up here.
The button even has eyes.
Watch your steps here.
Don't worry, you're not out of sync. I'm a little ahead.
Your floors here.
I feel
Oh my god, they turned him into a puddle.
I feel like Droopy Dog is possibly the most incarnation cartoon of me.
That's not you.
I feel like that's how I feel internally.
Well, maybe.
I feel like I wake up and go, "Oh boy, here."
Oh god, I hate her.
I quote this all the time. Oh man, just like that. The lips. Oh god, the lips. I don't know why she always reminded me of Medusa from The Rescuers.
This is that one
we're-
episode of Game of Thrones.
I'm
where the
gonna make him
prisons are
fly,
outside.
mama. Also, this scene solidified in my mind that Tweety Bird is the biggest
Evil.
piece of shit in cartoon history.
Hi, sweetie.
Like, Tweety Bird is homicidal, the most insane of all cartoon characters. Oh no, no
all
more
out of
pities. Just Tweety Bird is vicious.
Look, it's Mickey. Look. Huh? Yeah.
Oh boy,
I love how Mickey and Bugs are just
I
casually
sure
hanging
can't
out.
wait to strike down copyright. Oh boy, I sure do love gay people down here in Florida. What? That's what Mickey says.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Nice white wall tire.
Ain't I a stinker?
That's you. That's actually you.
Oh wow, that furry Adam's
what?
apple.
Why was he flying? What's her name?
Mina.
That's a weird name.
The bloomers
Cross-eyed
under her.
tits.
Cross-eyed tits.
Yeah.
It's that Alanis Morissette song. And the cross-eyed tits that you gave to me.
Sometimes I'm worried that their age gap is too big.
You ought to
Because
know.
at a point, it's just gibberish.
How do you not know who Alanis Morissette is?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
That is insane. Leave a comment down below justifying how insane that is.
How am I wrong? Do you know who Timothy Chalamet is?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to think of people you might not know. Do you know Kombucha Girl?
The fuck is that?
Brittany Broski? Got him. I found one.
Are they an international music icon?
I think they make music now.
No. Are they an international music icon?
I think they make
Who've
music.
starred in films with multiple platinum-selling records, who have appeared on multiple
Even
television
more so,
programs?
they're known for going,
No. I'm talking
oh my God,
about
that barrel
Alanis
has a
Morissette.
face.
It's like rain on your wedding day. It's like cold bread coming from the toaster.
Huh? Mm-hmm. That sounds awful.
Leave a
Sounds like
comment
your
down
toaster's
below.
broken.
What is ironic to you?
Oh, so they do fuck. Better lover than a driver.
Well, they patty cake for love.
How do they make babies?
They don't. They're
Hubba,
drawn.
hubba.
They're cartoons. What do you mean? I love this scene of Bob Hoskins driving because they just have like a jet engine fan blowing in this man's face.
That's true.
He's
Look
like
at his
not
tie.
even, he's gripping onto dear life of a wheel and just having everything blown at him. This is all ADR. It's just the entire fan of just.
That's true, actually.
But the funniest thing, everything is blowing crazy. Hat stays perfectly on. Hat doesn't move.
Yeah. How'd they do that? No.
This dude just sitting with dip. But what I don't know, like, why didn't he just have the dip pouring right there? Why doesn't he build a dip moat if he wants to cut it off? But he's just waiting there for him. Oh.
Yeah, because people would really be out here making iconic everything.
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 Like just how he moves.
Ate.
How
left
he just
no
like
crumbs.
turns and walks
Everything.
his little fucking shoulder. I need a shoulder
Opulence.
cape. I need shoulder capes.
You own everything.
What are you saying?
Opulence. That's a Drag Race thing. Opulence. You own everything.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Frisk the woman?
Okay. Booby trap.
Got him.
I love that.
Thanks.
I love how they say frisk the woman. He's like, okay. He's just like,
just instantly dives
he's
in
like
there.
poking her belly button.
Yeah. Just this stupid love letter. Give me that love letter.
That one looks like soup.
I like how he just takes like the only written piece of thing that there is, and no one questions me. He's just like, all right, give me that.
I'm just gonna slowly
Let me
put
just
that
put
back
this in
in
my pocket.
Woo!
Also, he's hellbent on killing Toons. He just kind of left this dude just chilling. He's like, yeah, you know what? That taxi could just chill here.
I don't know how old I was, but at a very particular age in my life, I decided that I was obsessed with Shirley Temple. I was still relatively young. For no reason whatsoever, I begged my dad to buy me every DVD of Shirley Temple that existed.
I feel like when we were growing up, those commercials were everywhere, though.
And maybe that's why, but I was like, I needed every Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple commercials were everywhere on like Nickelodeon and all that shit for kids.
Maybe.
Now, the Time Collection presents every Shirley Temple DVD because they would have animal quackers in my... They would have those commercials playing on loop ad nauseum.
I think that's why. That would make sense then. But I was obsessed.
Spaceship, lollipop.
Like, she was my first celebrity that I was like, oh, I like that one. I wonder how dead she is. Scale from 1 to 10. How dead is Shirley Temple?
Not that dead.
Really? Freshly dead?
Freshly dead.
Interesting. That sounded like lead pipe falling.
I also did blackface.
Yes, this I know. She's a child.
I remember her
just saw
facial
it.
transformation when she screams dip. That always stuck with me in my mind.
Really? Because all I could think of is boobs. Look at her face.
Mm-hmm.
Soup, get in that car.
I
Drive
love
that
the
thing,
design
Soup.
of this giant car. It looks so cool. Also, this dip always just made me like, I always wanted to, I don't know, see it. Just looks so, it's like always bubbling and it's so green. I don't know. It's
like
so
antifreeze.
visually appealing.
Have you ever wanted to drink antifreeze?
Nope.
Me either. Eyeballs.
I know. I love the little fake eyeballs.
He's not even acknowledging them.
Freeway.
Wow. That'll never catch on. You're crazy.
Imagine endless miles of concrete to concrete connecting coast to coast.
Soon they'll have things like Spencer's
Whoa.
and Hot Topics at the end of these freeways.
Imagine all the girth of a man in the form of a silicon toy available at Spencer's in every mall across the country. Imagine furry handcuffs being available to everyone at all times, everywhere.
And glow-in-the-dark posters that are fuzzy, too. Mushrooms.
As a woman, where are you expected to get all penis-shaped themes for your bachelorette parties?
Of course.
Your penis cake pans, your
Penis
penis straws,
pasta.
your penis pasta, your
Penis lollipops.
your penis pops, all your penis, all of your things. Where are you supposed to get that if not at Spencer's off the freeway?
Off the freeway. I can take the red car for a nickel.
He's
Not
gonna
to
buy it.
Spencer's.
He bought
Genius.
the streetcars to get rid of them.
Just like Twitter.
Jeez.
I bought it so I could destroy it.
It's true. Judge is just like Elon.
Just like Elon Musk. Oh, he's got the golden gun. He could like shoot at the ceiling and
jeez.
it'd be a
That's a
one hit kill.
One hit kill. One hit kill.
Classic.
Oh, jeez. Kill shot. Hit him with the kill shot. Shoot him. Oh, but cartoons can't hurt nobody. That's in the codes.
Like iRobot.
Yeah, it's in
Just like iRobot.
Mm-hmm.
It's in their code.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're Isaac Asimov Code of Robotics.
We should watch iRobot.
I did not animate him. That's what the
Looks down at his
the-
hands. Oh no. I did it. I did animate him.
Oh no.
Do you know Shia LaBeouf is in iRobot? Shia LaBeouf?
Did you know Shia LaBeouf is in True Confessions?
I don't know what that is. Soup. Shoot him, Soup. Shoot him. Aww.
Also, this has to be so
Couple
incredibly
goals.
painful. They are tied up just underneath the rib cage,
Ah, they're
strung up.
fine. They're cartoons.
Like I'm pretty sure you suffocate less while being like Roman crucified.
She's literally tied to the neck.
She really is. She's just tied around her neck.
She's fine though. They're just looking at each other.
Yeah, wait, do cartoons need oxygen?
No, they get pancaked. They're fine.
Oh, oh, you silly goose.
Look at him.
I love Bob Hoskins' little song and dance that he gets. Not so fast. Oh my god, I can't wait till he activates the penis music machine. Penis music invented in 1988. Merry-Go-Round broke down.
Oh yeah.
Penis grandfather's
Curveballs.
penis music's grandfather.
Why'd he leave?
Yeah. Merry-Go-Round broke down,
Classic oopsie.
walked so that penis music could run. Don't I get a last request?
Oh.
Whoa, it's 40's penis music. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that Goofy? He got it. Oh, whoa, he's going all over the place. Oh my god, he's capoeiraing. He's capoeiraing. He's dance fighting. Whoa, he doing the tippy toe? Yeah, that one. Whoa! He got some help from the audience on that one. And the banana peel. Oh my gosh, he fell into the pogo sticks. What can't he do?
Oh my god.
Look at him, he's going so high.
I was like, where'd you get pogo stick? Then he's just like, wow.
The face. Man, movies used to do electrocution faces so well. And then the Green Mile changed everything.
He's literally murdering them.
He's killing him. He's killing his set right now.
I love how they go to heaven, though. Yeah, his Type 5 is really unlike any other.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
Kick you in the what?
Oh.
He doesn't have balls.
No. Falls.
Oh, no.
He's gonna kick him till he
In the
falls.
falls?
He's gonna kick him till he falls.
I don't want to hear it. I don't believe it. I shan't believe it.
I just like how this one is just like, wee.
Soup. I love soup.
Oh no, his little knife.
Bye, soup.
His little knife.
He's playing it as he goes. Bye bye. Oh, in
His little creepy. He still goes to heaven while murdering somebody.
Yeah.
You know, Toon Heaven is very lax.
Not like Christian heaven.
Also,
that place is awful.
Judge riding this ladder is so fucking cool.
Yeah, he really took his sweet molasses on that one.
Eddie, turn it off. Oh no, he's ziplining. He's ziplining, the most dangerous sport.
Lands on his feet, yeah? Inni.
Man's on his feet, innit?
Lands on his feet, inni.
I love this sword. I love this sword.
Because he's Frank Sinatra. That doesn't make fucking sense.
I just love
Look
how
at
it
all.
comes out grooving and schmooving. He just literally gets rid of him. Ah, the classic big magnet. You don't see.
Why doesn't it have like a face or a personality, but the sword did?
Well, it's got hands.
Where?
The hands just grabbed it.
He's got hands.
All people do.
Uh-oh, Eddie.
Oh, geez, Eddie, that
you
was.
fucked it. What's the elephant doing there?
You
From Ice Age?
just neodymium magneted yourself. Oh no, Eddie. Oh no. Careful, the Acme Mythic Steamroller.
He got on there quick.
The old ass steamroller, bro.
I know. Dude, that's actually pretty
I've
gruesome.
never seen a steamroller up close in person. I feel that the closest
You
I've
don't
been
look
has
like
been
that,
on
I
like
don't
the side of a road that I'm driving on.
Now imagine POV, you me. You might be wondering how I got here. Hole, 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 hole. Every hole is a goal.
That was a good
Oh
goal.
my god, that was so smart.
He just portable hold him. Come on, Eddie. Come on,
he
Eddie.
came back like, what?
Come on, Eddie. This, oh god, we're getting to the part that is one of the most horrifying nightmare fuel inducing scenes. Also, this fucking glue.
Yeah.
God, I hate this glue. This glue
I think it's
made me
neat.
so uncomfortable as a kid.
I think it's neat.
Just that it's like, oh god,
I love that. Like, how is it so sticky?
oh,
it
it's so
beguiles me.
gross.
I'm into it.
I don't know what that is made of, but it's
silicone?
it's so gross looking. I love it.
Gooey resin, snot, cum. Just going down the list.
This, oh my god, his the Age of Mythology, the Age of
pretty
Empires
gruesome.
2.
I like how everyone looks away. Same. Me watching any movie. I watch majority films like
Eddie,
looking at the
look.
wall because I can't take it.
Bro, this is exactly what it's like when you unroll a cable that you put in your desk and it just starts creeping back. Like, why can't you just be normal? And just starts wiggling and curving on itself.
This is me after one hit of the sizzy.
Slenderman.
Lame brain freeway idea.
God, this animation is so fucking sick.
Hold on, I gotta.
Let me just
hit
slurp
that?
glorp
Oh,
on
let me hit
some.
that?
Let me just heat
Oh my
on
god.
some Leo.
Oh god. Ew.
This whole scene is so fucking creepy to me.
Okay. Yeah, why do that? Why does he have a skin suit?
This voice too.
Why do this?
But like the teeth, the bulging eyes.
Why do this?
God, it's
How?
so
what makes him this
good.
way?
He's a cartoon.
How is he half human, half toon?
He's a cartoon.
But he's half human, half toon. They never really discuss that.
He's a cartoon.
But they never really tell you why he's half human, half toon.
He's not half human. He's a cartoon.
But he has a skin suit.
He's all cartoon.
But he's made of skins.
That doesn't look like skin.
Well, he took his glove off and revealed an anvil. But he had a hand before. Wow, he's like he's like a bad guy.
This scene is
I think
so
he's like a
fun
wicked
too.
bad guy.
This now just
Cool.
reminds me of that one video game, the with the perspective puzzle game.
Huh?
Superliminal, I think it was called.
That sounds like fun. How's he making it bigger?
This scene
Yeah,
is
you
just so
lose.
scary. I hated this scene as a kid.
Right in the moose knuckle.
Just those eyes are so frightening to me.
Why is he not moving?
Because you don't want to give away your plan.
I guess.
You can't juke someone if you start running, you know. Oh no. Wow.
Got him.
This scene where he's just
That had to be like a 1 in a million shot. Just gonna cut her ass in half. Dude, if the last words you ever spoke were goodbye, that is so sad.
It's probably better than if your last words were, what does this button do?
I would rather
Or
that.
if you're looking at a cave and you say, wonder if a bear's in there.
I'd so much rather that. You ever heard about that parrot that could speak and his last words were, what were his last words? Like, I love you? Oh my god, is that so sad? There was like this very communicative parrot out there. I forget his name. Comment down below if you know it, but his last words were, I love you. Think about
The
that.
smoke, God, this scene too is just so reminiscent of like with the Wizard of Oz. I just love the classic just fading into mist in a puddle. Oh, it hits so well.
How'd they get that much green, though?
That's what I'm saying. I just love the color of it. It looks so just... You did it, Eddie.
You did it.
Oh, but careful, Eddie. You're going to murder... Oh, geez.
sheesh.
All of the tunes are about to be vaporized. They're all about to just walk in here and just melt.
It's okay, they're out of juice.
Well, they need to hose it down quick.
Yeah, right? Don't go in there.
Yeah, don't, careful.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
I like how cartoons' trains are stronger than American-made machinery.
Absolutely. You saw him crash his car.
That's American war steel that they just wasted. Look at that. It's a good thing they built this place with,
Drains
flood
and
protection,
water
and everywhere, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's watered down enough. That's just a slight tingle on your feet.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Just like stepping in hot acid. You'll be fine.
Right? Who would be the first tune to like test it though? Like, is the dip gone enough, I guess?
Technically, it's Jessica, so fuck that bitch. Hello?
Even if her feet were dipped, I'd still let her walk all over me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment down below if you feel the same. Whoa, the fuzz arrived. Yeah, don't get too close to it. The green stuff is literally your poisons.
Love how everyone just instantly arrives on the scene. This is great.
There you go. See? Rubber mask.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You mean a man with Judge Doom had wrong intentions? Geez, first the name Hitler goes out of fashion, now you're telling me I can't call my son Judge Doom no more?
Hi, Mickey.
Uh-huh. Oh boy, I've never seen a dead body up close like this.
Goofy. What's that demented fucking clown back there? Oh, God. Woody Woodpecker. What?
Oh, jeez.
Rub.
Trick ink.
Disappearing, reappearing ink.
God, that's the biggest, that's the worst. So
That's
that guy was just an
hilarious.
asshole. He's like, don't worry, it goes away. Then when you never see
Knowing
me again in
full
3
well.
days, it's
Knowing
gonna, yeah.
full well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it just suddenly clicks in. It's the wheel.
It's the wheel,
It's
Mario.
the wheel. Oh,
I
they got
guess.
the will to live.
I mean, they're still very irritating. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'm cheering right now internally. I don't think I'm on the Toon side.
Yeah,
I
they're.
don't think I'm on the Toon side. No.
No. Oh, that's not, what if he just pooped himself right now, though? How would you feel, Roger? What if Eddie had a pacemaker and he just died?
I love how freely homoerotic they were. 1980s.
Oh, it's homo bestiarotic, if you think about it. Bob Hoskins may have been the first recorded furry in history with that kiss.
Nice. Okay, I do like this song. I'll give you that, Tunes.
The tune. Do you think the cartoons like go to like a rehearsal to learn this song,
No, they're just born knowing.
or is it
That's what
like
makes
a
them tunes.
cultural thing? Like
Yeah,
they
it's-
just
yeah, it's
learned it as
cultural.
kids.
This is their culture. Dumbo made plane sounds.
The only thing though is like, they really do choose not to animate Dumbo's mom anywhere.
Yeah, I wonder where
Like
she
they
is.
really purposefully go out of their way to just not show Dumbo's mom. Like, oh, don't worry, Dumbo's mom. Like,
Hey!
it's just a movie. It's just a
Wow.
cartoon. Don't worry about it. But actually, in this world, Dumbo's mom passed away 2 years ago from natural causes, so she's still not in the movie, and Dumbo still doesn't have a mother.
R.I.P. Dumbo mom.
R.I.P. Dumbo mom.
R.I.P.
Bob Hoskins. Bob's
Hoskins.
Hoskins. Christopher's Lloyd's. What a movie. What a comeback.
Come.
If you enjoyed that, leave us a comment down below. How you felt, how you're feeling, how that movie makes you feel alive. We want to know.
Beep.
We want to know. And if you want to know more about our feelings, more about what we thought in depth that we didn't already discuss, more targeted info about this movie. Well, then
we just
you
watched.
gotta like and subscribe, and then stick around because we'll have an episode of our aftercare coming up in a few days from when you're watching this, maybe, where we'll go into all of that. So we're back on our regular schedule. You're watching this on a Friday. We'll have an aftercare for you on a Monday. Yeah.
And tell us you missed us in the comments because it really makes us feel good.
Really tell us you missed us. Really tell us you missed us. Don't leave that part out. And yeah, if you really like what you're doing, the best thing that you could do is keep watching all of our videos and click the share button and then click the copy the link button. YouTube loves when you click all the things. So like, comment,
Press all the buttons.
and then click the share because YouTube really likes it and it really helps our channel. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for still supporting us through our little hiatus.
Yeah.
And it's good to be back. And as always, this is You Gotta See This. With me, your boy, bootyswagga, joined as always by my lovely co-host.
Yep.
And yeah, you hang up first.
Okay.
We've been busy. Okay? You hang up.
Yeah. You should have that muscle like loosey-goosey ready to go.
You should be itching for it. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. It's all
You've
right.
had a lot of time off.
It's all right. You can.
You've had a lot of time.
You've had some time off.
Go
It's
ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not moving.
Oh.
No, I'll move.
Okay.
I'll move. But they should have already turned it off.
No, they're not there
They turned
anymore.
it off.
I think they're gone. They're
Oh.
good. They're good. They're good. What the fuck? Yeah, yep. No one saw that because they left,
They left.
right? Bye.